No, it's filthy. Oh, I'm sick of cleaning. I've had a day of it, me. Are you alright? Let me just put these down, hang on. Oh, did you see the state of this house? Have you seen how filthy it is? This is my best friend, Joanie Pollitt. She's gone on holiday, hasn't she? I got this phone call a couple of weeks ago. She said, I won £2,000 on the lottery. Oh, I said, nice. She said, I'm thinking of going on holiday. I said, oh, nice. She said, what are you doing for 2 weeks in July? Oh, I said, nothing. She said, oh, brilliant. Can you come round and feed the cats? So that's what I've had to do. Been coming round here for 2 weeks feeding that pig and cat of theirs. Oh, it's a little ghetto. I thought that saber-toothed rabbit that they had was terrible. That could frighten a ferret and decapitate a carrot at the same time, but this bloody, oh, it's horrible. I keep coming round here, and every time I come round, there's a bigger pile of shite and pee in that kitchen. I'm hoping when she comes back, she thinks it's the cat. She's buggered off on holiday with this money with her husband, hasn't she? She's gone to Altinkum in Turkey. I said, well, the state of Turkey at the moment, is that why? Well, she's gone. It all started a few weeks ago, you see. My son, Mitchell, he acquired, from Cash Converters, one of these laptop tippy-tap things. So Joanie Pollitt came round and she did 4 hours on this laptop. We connected to the internet, never done it before. And we did 4 hours, me and her. She wanted to trace the family tree. So sure enough, she did 4 hours, went through a half jar of Maxwell House while she was round there. And she found out that she was related on her mother's side to Gracie Field, which surprised Joanie because she said Gracie had abandoned the Northwest when she buggered off and went living over in Capri. I thought, well, that's rich from you, Joanie Pollitt, living for 12 years over in Lorette de Mar with your attached dodgy husband from Billericay. Anyway, Joanie didn't stay long. She buggered off home to throw her aspidis throat, so she's got this holiday. That's me round here doing this. But it got me thinking, she's taken the man with her. She met him on Blind Date. Not a television programme, on a blind date. I like blind dates because usually they can't see you and you can stare at the packet. And if you don't like him, you just play with the dog, don't you? That's how I look at it. But, excuse me, that's that tea cake. I've been trying to digest it for weeks. The thing about it is, I once remember having a blind date many, many years ago. It took me back to the 70s. And this gentleman met me. He said to me, would you like to come to the cinema? I thought, well, that's preferable to the other option he offered, which was a meal at the Wimpy. So I said, yeah, all right, we'll go to the cinema. So we went to the Rialto in Wigan. Talk away to flea pit. Sorry about that, I'm just scratching my leg. I don't know why, I think I've got worms. So we went to this cinema. I don't know what the film was. It was dead boring. It was something about the war. But I weren't bothered about the film because sure enough, after the first 10 minutes, the light went down and his hand came over across my shoulder, down my cleavage, straight towards my groin. I thought, you can bugger off, you're not having my popcorn, lad. So I knocked his arm off. What I didn't know was he had a toupee, a syrup, a wig. That's what he was wearing. I didn't know, pitch black, wasn't it? Well, apparently I'd knocked the toupee off, which I found out later when I was knocking his hand off. So quickly he went back down on his knees, didn't he? Started mowing around on the floor. No, I didn't know what he was doing. He was looking for the wig. I didn't know this. And suddenly his hand started going everywhere. Next minute his hand went straight up my skirt on my groin. Oh, I said, that's it. He said, no, man's not got a party. So that was one blind date I remembered many times. Many years ago. I'll try to think when it was. I've still got to remind you about my son Mitchell. He's still going out with Warwick. Now, I thought this Warwick was Audrey Litherland's son, that posh bitch from up our street. But he's not. It's that other one, Esme Glover, from the other end of the street. Oh, what a disreputable family that is. Well, apparently Warwick's her son, or stepson. It's like me having a half-sister conceptor. She was a real sister, but we had a magic act that went wrong. So he's still going out with him, and they've been arguing about toys. Toys? At their age, 18 and 19. They don't play with toys at their age, do they? Anyway, he's still there, isn't he? He's still, apparently, he's quite big in the trouser department, this Warwick, according to my Mitchell. Now, it's one thing Mitchell opening up to me about how the size of his manhood is. It's quite another thing Mitchell opening up to Warwick's manhood. That's the problem. My daughter Athena's still going. Now this week she's decided she wants to be a Hari Krishna. So she was going to shave her head, but instead she's got my best swimming cap. She's pulled all the flowers off it, made a hole in the top and pulled a ponytail through so she looks like she's half bald. She's also got sheets, my white sheets, my best white sheets she's got. And what's she doing with them? She's put them in a bath of tea to try and get them saffron orange, which I thought, well, it might work. Tea bags, you know, in the bath, white cotton. I don't know if she'll get that legend up in blue cotton at the end that says isolation ward, please do not remove. But good luck to her with that. So anyway, she's chanting daily now, and every time I walk in, she chucks flowers at me. Hari Krishna for you. She said she wants to be a vegetarian because that is the quick route to heaven. I said, well, I'll take the longer route, please, and have a few McDonald's on the way, if you don't mind. She also said she'd like to change name and eat pulses. Oh, pulses, I thought. Get her, just because she wants to be a vegetarian. I thought, you get rice pudding, eat that with your fingers, love. Stay far you get with that. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to stay because she's only doing this for one reason. That's the boyfriend. Tripod. I think he's from the Isle of Man. Something to do with 3 legs. Anyway, I've never seen him. You know what I mean? Apparently his real name's Dick, but his family call him Penis for short. Apparently he's a swell guy. But I've never met him yet. I've never seen a photograph of him. But she's sort of like going with him and she's not. He's like the leader of the local Hells Angels pack. You know what I mean? It's like the local Hells Angels round here. You know, he's the head. And I said, well, you know, there are 3 of them. There's not really a pack with 3 people in Hells Angels, is there? You know, it's not a chapter. It's more like a sentence. Anyway, she's going out with him. Apparently, he said now she wants to be a Hari Krishna. Tripod told her she's very childish. I said, childish? Childish? What did you tell me about him? He's the one that's got My Little Pony wallpaper, hasn't he? Childish. Terrible. Anyway, I've got to crack on. I've got all this muck down here I've got to clean up with. I've lost my shoe. Just look at this mess down here. I'll turn you around, you can have a look. Look at that down there. All this is what I've got to clean up. Oh, she's a dirty cow. Look at the mess here. And this is me cleaning up now. Anyway, I best go. I love you and leave you. I'll see you next time. All right. Tra!
If you find a girl to love, only one girl to love.